Welcome to AI Riding Shotgun, the channel where artificial intelligence becomes your relentless detective partner, uncovering the hidden culprits that steal your time and potential. We're here to turn your procrastination into productivity, dissecting daily distractions and building habits that drive success. Join us as we dive into the shadows of your routine, exposing the thieves of your dreams and arming you with strategies to reclaim your life. With AI as your guide, we'll transform you from a passive observer into an active agent of your destiny, making you a real human, driven, and unstoppable. Let's cut to the chase, Terrace. Procrastination is the thief lurking in the shadows, pilfering your potential and robbing you blind. It sneaks into your day like a pickpocket in a crowded street, subtly lifting your most valuable asset, time. Each minute wasted is another coin dropped into the abyss of unfulfilled dreams. You might think it's harmless, just a moment here or there, but these moments accumulate, forming a chain that binds you to a life of mediocrity and missed opportunities. It's the fog that clouds your vision, obscuring the path to your goals. Imagine trying to navigate through a dense, relentless mist, every step hesitant and uncertain. Procrastination shrouds your ambitions in doubt and hesitation, making even the simplest tasks seem insurmountable. It whispers in your ear, convincing you that there's always tomorrow, always another chance to start. But let me tell you, Terrace, those tomorrows are an illusion, a mirage in the desert of delay, forever just out of reach. It's time to shine a light on this menace and drag it out into the open. Picture a detective, flashlight in hand, exposing the hiding places of this elusive culprit. By identifying and confronting procrastination head-on, you strip it of its power. You lay bare its tricks and deceptions, reclaiming your time and potential. No more hiding in the shadows, no more excuses. It's time to take control, break those chains, and clear the fog, revealing the clear, unobstructed path to your goals.
Yeah, it's time to face facts. Procrastination is the enemy. I remember a time when I was stuck in the same rut, constantly delaying important tasks and fooling myself into thinking I'd get to them later. It was easy to justify scrolling through social media or binge-watching shows instead of tackling my to-do list. But those distractions were just surface-level symptoms of a deeper problem. Procrastination wasn't just about wasting time. It was about avoiding the discomfort of starting something difficult or the fear of potential failure. So let's identify the top 3 procrastination triggers that are holding you back. For me, the first trigger was social media. It was a constant lure, a rabbit hole that sucked away hours of my day. I'd tell myself it was just a quick break, but those breaks turned into prolonged sessions of mindless scrolling. The second trigger was endless email checking. It felt productive, like I was staying on top of things, but it was really just a way to avoid tackling the more challenging tasks on my list. The third trigger was binge-watching shows. It was my escape, a way to unwind, but it often stretched into hours of wasted time that left me feeling guilty and unaccomplished. Facing these triggers head-on was a game changer. I had to set strict boundaries for myself, limiting social media use to specific times of the day, scheduling email checks to prevent constant interruptions, and setting a hard limit on how many episodes I'd watch in one sitting.
No more excuses. Here's your challenge. Identify your top 3 procrastination triggers. Lay them bare like suspects in a lineup. List them out, right here, right now. Procrastination is the criminal mastermind behind the heist of your potential, and it's time to drag its accomplices into the spotlight. Picture each trigger as a notorious villain, hiding in the shadows, orchestrating your downfall. It's time to shine a light on these culprits and confront them with the severity they deserve. First, let's talk about social media. It's the seductive siren, luring you into a sea of endless scrolling and superficial engagement. Like a cunning pickpocket, it steals your minutes and hours, leaving you with nothing but a fleeting sense of entertainment. You think you're connecting, staying informed, but in reality, you're just drifting aimlessly, letting precious time slip through your fingers. Social media is a master of disguise, masking its time-sucking nature behind the facade of productivity and connection. Strip away its veneer and see it for what it truly is, a thief of your focus and time. Next on the list is endless email checking. This one masquerades as a diligent, responsible task, but don't be fooled. It's a black hole, drawing you into its gravitational pull, consuming your attention with every notification. Each email is a distraction, a detour from the main road of your important tasks. You think you're staying on top of things, but you're really just spinning your wheels in a quagmire of trivialities. Imagine yourself as a detective, sifting through a mountain of irrelevant case files while the real work piles up on your desk. It's time to set boundaries, to treat email checking like the procedural task it should be, not an all-day affair. And then we have binge-watching shows, the ultimate escape artist. It's the siren call of the couch, the comforting glow of the screen, offering you an easy way out of facing your responsibilities. Every episode you watch is like a brick in the wall of your own imprisonment, blocking you from the path of productivity. It's a deceptive comfort, providing a temporary refuge but leaving you with a gnawing sense of guilt and wasted time. Picture each unwatched task as a ticking time bomb, and every episode you binge is a step away from defusing it. Time to cut the cord and ration your entertainment, like a detective on a mission who knows when to unwind and when to grind. Identifying these triggers is the first step in dismantling their hold over you. Write them down, name them, and face them head on. Just like a detective assembles a lineup, scrutinize each one with a critical eye. Social media, endless email checking, binge watching, they're the usual suspects in the crime scene of your day, the habitual offenders that need to be brought to justice. By acknowledging their presence, you're already taking the power back, reclaiming control over your time and focus. Now, let's not stop at identification. The next step is to devise a strategy, a plan of attack to neutralize these threats. Set strict limits on your social media use, like a curfew for a wayward youth. Schedule specific times for checking emails, turning it into a routine task rather than a constant interruption. And set firm boundaries for your screen time, treating your leisure as a reward, not a default escape. This isn't just about discipline, it's about reclaiming your life from the thieves of your productivity. So, lay out your triggers, confront them with unwavering resolve, and implement your plan with the precision of a seasoned detective. No more excuses, no more delays. The time for action is now. You've got the suspects in your sights, the strategy in your hands. Now, it's up to you to execute. Procrastination has had its day. Today, you turn the tables. Today, you take control.